Hi friends, it's Mrs. McCarver and it's time for today's math lesson. So today we're going to need some things. We need our fingers, I bet you have those ready, and you might also need some cubes. So if you need to pause the video to grab these, go ahead and do that and come back when you're ready. So today we're going to be doing some more representing of math stories or problems. Now I know this seems kind of easy, and last week when you did some practice with it, you did such a good job of showing me how you would represent it, and even were starting to tell me how you figured it out. We're going to practice just a little bit more of representing because this is very important to help us understand what is happening in the math story or the math problem. When we represent these stories or problems, it's like we're taking what's in our head and putting it out there so someone could see it. And today we're going to hear some sounds, and I want you to represent it. Okay, so I'm going to make two different kinds of sounds, and I want you to represent it using your fingers or your cubes. Okay, here we go. Did you hear the sounds I made? Can you represent my claps and snaps using either your fingers or your cubes? I'm going to wait for a few seconds, and then I'm going to see if I can guess how you represented it. Remember, here's what it sounded like. Okay, so I'm wondering, maybe you used your fingers. Let's see. I think some people might have used one hand for the claps. I made one clap, so they might have up one finger. And maybe they used the other hand for the snaps. I made one snap, so they put up one finger. This would represent those sounds. We heard one clap and one snap. Maybe you used your cubes. I heard one clap, so I'm getting one purple cube, and I heard one snap. These cubes represent the sounds that you heard. Let's try another one. Here we go. Can you use your fingers or your cubes to represent those sounds? Listen again. Okay, I hope you represented it. What are some ways we could have represented those sounds with our cubes or our fingers? Maybe I'm using my purple cubes again for the claps. There were two claps. And I'm going to use my yellow cubes for the snaps. There was one snap. Maybe you used your fingers. Okay, show me on your fingers how many claps there were. You holding up two? Use your other hand to show me how many snaps there were. One. Claps, snaps. I'm showing you what I heard and what I was thinking. All right, so here's my last challenge for you. I'm going to make some sounds, and then I'm going to show you a representation. Your job is going to be to decide if this representation is correct. Does it match what you heard? Okay, then you're going to send me a video explaining if my representation is correct or if you agree or disagree and how you know. Then there'll be another video where you can check. All right, here are our sounds. Okay, friends, so you just heard those sounds. Tell me, does this representation match? I'm using two purple cubes for the claps and two yellow cubes for the snaps. Does this represent the sounds that I made? Leave a video telling me if you agree or disagree and what you're thinking.